What's up, everybody? Look, check this out. This is Up Down. I'm not sure if anybody knows anything about this place, but like, man, for a gaming experience website, for an arcade, this is a gaming experience website. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just want you guys to understand. This is gaming. This is a bar at first. It's a bar, but it's an arcade. But it's really an arcade and a bar. Like you see arcade first and then bar, But neither one of these things are reflected here. Okay. Neither one of these things are reflected here on the website outside of the pictures that you see, which honestly don't really. I mean they're there, but it's just not creative. It doesn't say much. You know what I mean? Like it doesn't really work in a light of what it is. Like there's just so much more stuff that you can do with an actual arcade. And I think in my eye, you'll want this to be just a little bit more I guess what's the word? What's the term I'm looking for? You'll want this mug to live in a space where it's um Jesus, what can I say? You want this mug to give off that arcade look and feel. And you really don't get that from here. This is just kind of like an overview of some BS. I mean, it's not even just, St. Louis. It's all around the just across the entire board. You see this? Just utter garbage. But then, you go to like, let's just say pizza menu or something like that, and you got the up down pizza fly. This stuff here. It's just a menu, right? Kind of depressing, but it is what it is. Just buy a shirt. Well, here's the thing that I trip off of. The merch side of things work way better than this here. Like, and they're different. There were different websites, legitimately. Like, this is a different website experience than what you got here. And we can go to other things like go to a job, apply for a job, and all that stuff, and you get updownjobs.com, which also another website, and then you get plan an event. Hold on, is that even working? Okay, there we go. Yeah. You get plan an event, and whenever it decides to come up, sorry you guys, as you can see, it's like 9:42. I'm tired in a mug, man. I just had my son over here, and Jesus, great time, great time. But whenever it decides to load, which is another thing, loading should really only take like 3 seconds, 2 to 3 seconds, but whatever. You got up down events, which is also not the website. But, it is what it is. I'm going to go back to buy a shirt. So we can look at what they got here in the website experience, right? Which, honestly, like I said, this is a mobile site. Not really the experience that you want to have for a mobile site. And I'm going to show you guys what I would do and how I would do it, and just, go from there. But this is what they have. And, Lord, I mean, it works out, right? This their company logo on, a t-shirt and on a hat and on a shirt and on a shirt and on a shirt. It's a little boring. I'm not gonna lie to you, but it is kind of what it is here, right? Like, this is what they want and this is what they go for. I don't know how, successful they are selling this, but, it looks cool. It's kind of a cool website experience. But yeah, you got merch and then contact them, which whatever, you know what I mean? My thoughts on the merch site, I mean, it gives an experience. It's kind of the. Oh my God! You see that? Did you guys see that? That right there, that little gray bar that came up. Let's see if I can get it again. Yeah, it's probably not gonna do that. It's just a small glitch. Oh my God! It's just a small glitch, but did you guys see it? Like, man, do better. They got a cart that's kind of like a regular cart, and you can just return home. Maybe nope, that doesn't take you back. So effectively, this gives you a web. So they created a website experience that takes you from the website, the actual website, and brings you to this website, but it doesn't bring you back to the original website. So like you got a squeeze page that goes from here, that goes from one place, leaving that place to take you to this place, but that place won't bring it back, and that's bad SEO. You know what I mean? Like, if you want backlinks, that's the entire reason why people have like separate websites experiences going to one centralized spot, because you want those as backlinks makes that original. It's like an umbrella, right? That makes that well, not an umbrella, let's say it's like, oh man, just look at it like this. You have an original and you have babies, and those babies go right back to the original, making the original that much stronger, right? So you got that happening, but it doesn't bring you back there. It just lives on its own. So as soon as you leave it, it's left, and it goes to this place. So the original in itself is losing value because you're leaving it behind to go to where you want to go, which is here to the merch shop. So that's one, right? If you go to the merch shop should at least bring you back to where you were from. You know what I'm saying? And that just doesn't work that way. So I don't really think this is cool in that manner. So in that fashion. So that's the first strike against this. And the second strike, I mean, I'm just gonna keep it real. What's the point of having a merch tab if you're gonna have everything on the home tab? You know what I'm saying? Like, everything here is on the merch tab, right? Let me count up the shirts and stuff. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, right? Go to the merch tab. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What's the point of having a home tab and a merch tab if they're both basically the same thing? There was that little glitch again. This makes sense. It just doesn't make sense for you to have a merch tab and a home tab, because what's the difference between the two? There's no experience here on this. So it's just like everything is in your face. What are you gonna do? It doesn't make sense. So no, I'm not buying it. I'm not with that. And then on the contact page, it's just too wordy. You know, like they could have down here put, instead of having, returns and exchanges in the contact page, which that's a mess. Like, I want to be able to contact. I don't want to come to a contact page and to basically find out where's shipping and orders and all that stuff and return and exchanges. That should be that shit somewhere else. Oh man, it's just a boring site because they really didn't put much effort into it for it to be a good site that lives on its own or it lives inside of another site. So they put shipping and orders and returns and exchanges here in contact when they could have put that in facts. That's an FAQ thing. That's an FAQ thing. Here in contact, I want to be able to contact somebody, mainly the CEO. You know what I'm saying? But that's just me. I want to be able to contact somebody, and they got that here, but it's dumb. It's put in a dumb spot. You got contact, and you got shipping and orders, and return and exchanges, because Oh man, they were too lazy to put it anywhere else. I'm sorry, you guys. Like I said, I'm tired, so bear with me. They were just a little bit too lazy to put it anywhere else. But actually, I did make an actual website experience, and I'd like to show you guys, but I think they flagged it because I don't know. Their dev team probably saw it and was like, "This is just way better than anything else that I can make." But I do have the original plan, and I'm gonna go ahead and set it up. I'm just gonna cut this video first and then come back to it. All right, give me a sec. All right, you guys. So yeah, this was the plan that I created. This was the plan that I created. And I'm just gonna go ahead and play it and just kind of talk through it. But like I said, it should give that video game experience. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a '90s theme game, and this is a mobile experience. Like, you see that? Like, give it a mobile experience. It looks like a video game on a mobile like site, and it lives that way. Go through and you can find out what the weekly specials are. By the way, like, it's on the website, but it's so boring. Their website, but it's so boring that like people don't even see it. There's no point of even going to it. But here, it lives in a space that's inviting for people to just go through and look at it. You know what I'm saying? Like, look at that. Go get you a pizza from Grubhub. You know what I'm saying? Des Moines people, you can go get you a pizza from Grubhub. You know what I mean? You can go to merch. And I mean, even though this doesn't like send you back to the website or anything like that, you can just, hit the back key and get there. You can get a pizza ordered online or whatnot. That was kind of a mistake, but that is what it is. That takes you to the events tab. Like, it looks like a video game experience. You know what I'm saying? It just gives you everything that you need right then and there. So that's the first fix. You know what I mean? That's the first fix. Let me look at this. I really didn't even look at this all the way through, but yeah, that's just bad. Look how slow it takes for up down jobs to load, right? Look how slow that was. That was a lot of seconds. If you guys were counting that on the actual thing, like that's a problem. You know what I'm saying? Look, like I made it to the point where that those button keys. Now, mind you, this is just a what you call it, just a setup that you guys can look at. But in a live site, those actually would have been controllers. That would look like an actual Game Boy controller, and you can cycle through the actual pictures. As a matter of fact, I would do different. I would do different than what I have. You know what I'm saying? This right here was just something that I can show myself, like, yeah, I can do this. I can actually make an actual video game experience here, here. And this was all done on Webflow. Like, this wasn't something that, you know, technically I could have coded this. Technically you do code on Webflow, but just look at that. That's just, oh my God. I'm talking, let's see. I clicked on this at 109, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, 108 to 112. 112. Like, that's a lot of time. That's a lot of time, right? It's just, I didn't really get the chance to really make what I wanted to do because I did this in 3 days. I still feel like, this is a better experience. This will be an experience that will help them grow, right? But hey, it is what it is, you guys. So you let me know in the comment section below what you guys feel. And yeah, I can go from there. Peace. Wait. That's not how I do it. It's stay, yeah, stay amazing, stay creative, but above all else, stay awesome.